Hey guys, I'm Tech, and today I got something really cool. So a few weeks ago, Pixel reached out and said, we got this brand new product, really awesome, do you want to check it out? And of course they wrote a description, to which I said, yeah, send it over. So here it is, finally arrived yesterday. I haven't seen it, and I haven't seen anything like this in person, which is kind of strange, but it's something new that's coming out right now. And of course, Pixel is one of them who actually made it. So let's check out what's in the box. This is what we got in the box. Oh, nice. Not a case? Yeah, it is a case. Look at that, with a strap and everything. Very nice. I'm liking it. Notice that they didn't put any logo on it, which is kind of weird. Companies tend to put their logos on everything, and this is actually a fairly nice bag without any logos on it. So actually that's kind of cool, because you're carrying stuff, and if it's really expensive stuff, you don't want to have a logo on it so people can tell what the hell you're carrying. The separators here. Wow, this could be even a camera bag. So let me know in the comments below if you know what I have here without reading the title, just from the video. So this is a tripod. Pretty standard tripod, nothing fancy. Actually, I'm not gonna need it right now this second, so let me put it aside. Next, it's a power brick, power cable, another power brick, another power cable, another tripod. And for our main event, actually not for our main event, diffusers. How to apply a diffuser. We don't need that. Here you go. It's 1, 2, and that's it. Wow. Look at that. This bag is quite nice. It's padded for protection, so you can carry this stuff or even the camera stuff. Actually, let me put it somewhere so it doesn't get dirty. But this is what's inside. And as you can see here, those are light panels. But not just any ordinary light panels. Woohoo! Barn doors. Oh, wow. Can you see this? Look at that. That's a lot of LEDs. I lost my count, sorry, that will take too long. So let me take one of these. I should probably read the instructions, but let's see if we can do it without it. How difficult can it possibly be? How to apply a diffuser. We don't need that.
Few hours later.
All right, I got the manual. It's a bright idea. Just never would have occurred to me to do it that way. So let me show you how to install the diffuser. Some folks might find it a little bit puzzling, just like I did the first time. If you never had experience with anything like this, any type of diffusers and barn doors, it might be slightly puzzling, but it's actually quite easy. So what you want to do is just open up the barn doors. So just slide the diffuser right between the hinges right here. One side. Now we're getting to the other side. Okay, we're going to do these sides as well, make it a little easier. Voila, it's in. So they do stick out, but overall it's locked in place, so the diffuser doesn't go anywhere. It's actually fairly neat idea, that just to slide it in. That way, if you have a different film or something, you can cut it out and have it actually, or gels, and replace them on the go. Very easy. So let me close this up and show you guys the functions. So let me go over the unit itself and its functions. First, let's take a look at the body. This is all metal with nice dots all around. This actually will help cool the lights. So there is no fan, nothing that will make noise, which is really nice. It can be powered by batteries or AC using the DC charger that comes with the light, or 15 volt equivalent. So I got the 2 batteries. This is the F970, which is a replacement of Sony NP-F 970 batteries. This is also from Pixel. They do not come with the light, but you can buy them separately. They're not that expensive, and Pixel makes a really nice fast charger, so that's why I got those is because they have extremely 30-watt fast charging. So those batteries get charged in like a few hours versus an entire day. To power it on, there's a power switch here. To the left, this is if you're running off AC power, and to the right, if you're running off the batteries. And of course, we have multiple buttons here and options. So first is group mode. This is so you see right here on top A, B, C, D, E, F. So you can pre-program the settings, and then you can switch between them on the go. So you can have one scene for A, have the settings here, then B for different setting. But of course, for any reason you want to go back and shoot on the A, you can go back to the A setting and everything is still there. Then we have a channel. This is for remote control settings. This unit has a 2.4 gigahertz remote transmitter built in. Then of course we got that 25% increase in brightness. So we got 25, 50, 75, 100, 1%, 0, 1, 25, 50. So we can quickly adjust the brightness. And of course we got the mode. So right now we are in the CCT mode, brightness at 0. So let me bring it up so that way you can see around it. So right now we're in bicolor mode, and from here we can switch the temperature. If we click in the middle here, this unit goes from 2600 Kelvin all the way to 10,000 Kelvin. So most lights do not go that far, but because this is a RGB light, it's capable of producing high temperatures. So let me just go back to our regular daylight, 50 to 100. Of course, it's increments of 100 Kelvin. 50 to 100. We're back to normal. We press the mode again. We're on HSI mode, which is pretty much our RGB scroll wheel. So we're 95% brightness. And if we click here, we can change the colors as we go here. And there's this dial right here that goes through a spectrum. So we can adjust it pretty much any color we would like. 360 options. So let's go blue here. And of course, if we click again, we have a saturation. So just in case that blue is just too intense, we can dial it down right here with that saturation. We go back to 100. And of course, the third mode, it's FLS, which is special effects. So right now it's SOS mode. As you can see, the lights are flashing. Then if we click here, we can go to lightning 1, so it gives you a lightning effect. We got lightning 2, which is a different lightning effect. We got TV screens, so if you, for example, shooting a movie or something that where you want to show that there's a TV running in the background, you can see this light and it sort of gives you the light effect that there's something playing on TV. Fifth one is the police. 6 is the ambulance. 7 is fire engine. And of course we got that changing RGB circle. 9 is RGB circle 2. And we're back to our SOS. We click mode again. And we're back to our bicolor light. So what makes those lights so special? Of course, it's the RGB, not to mention that you can use it as a regular light with daylight, all the temperatures from 2600 all the way to 10K, and of course, full spectrum of colors that you can adjust with this light. Why you need that? Good question. Actually, you do need it. I usually have flash LED lights, which are small. When I have the pain in the ass, I didn't set up today because you got to run wires because the cables are short. But the biggest problem with those, of course, is they're not expensive, but they flicker. You really got to set them up properly in order for the video to work properly because they do flicker. So we got this full spectrum RGB light that doesn't flicker. So this is designed for photography and videography. So I mean, the thing is you can set up nice effects. One, the panel is really big, so you can really get instead of getting this flash spot, you can set it up anywhere, and actually with the barn doors, like you see here, it just sort of gives this nice glow. And this is only like at what, 18%. So If I crack it up, I can really get a nice background here. And of course, anytime you shoot outside or even in a studio, regardless, you can visually see what you're doing, so you can give nice effects to our product reviews, anytime you shoot with food or even models. I mean, colors, RGB is the thing those days. And you know, if you're looking for RGB color lights, there are some small ones that you can get for about $100 a piece. You can get this entire kit with 2 lights, 2 stands, 2 power adapters, without the batteries, I think, without batteries, for less than $300. So if you're gonna spend money on any type of LED studio light, you might as well get this. Not only do you get a regular light, you also get a full RGB. So there's so many possibilities to use this light with, and I'm definitely gonna use it really well. So let me actually give you some examples what we can do with it. Let me take some photos with the product reviews and add some effects to it with this light and see if it's worth buying. I think it is. I think it's really nice. It's not heavy, it's portable with that bag that we saw earlier, which is nice in the first place. It's really nice light to have. I mean, I really think that the bag alone is worth $50, especially that's multi-use. I can use it for my camera gear and lights all in one pack instead of carrying a bunch of small ones. Really nice work. So Pixel, I really want to thank you guys for sending this over. I'm really liking it. I'm really liking it. You guys are doing a great job. So if you're interested, this is the K80 RGB model from Pixel. We'll also have a link in the description. Go check them out. But for now, let's take up some photos. Link in descriptions. Don't forget to check out Pixel, check out my other videos, and also I'm starting a podcast which is going to be available soon on pretty much all platforms. So I'll put that link in the description as well once the podcast is up. So thank you guys for sticking around that long. I'll see you guys in the next one. I look wicked cool now, don't I? Whoa, I can clear the entire background with this one light.